You're listening to one of my favorite shows, and that would be Ask Debi, found on iHeartRadio and Spreaker.com. That's a fact.
And here we are on the Debi Daily Network. It is Saturday night, folks. And I would like to introduce one person, and only one person. There could be no other second person. By the way, shouts out to JT. Big fan. Dude,
I'm not here right now.
Debi's not here right now.
I told you I have to go TT.
She's not here.
I have to go.
Hey, Debi's not here. Hey, you hoser. Anyway.
Let's just see if you can carry a big top #1 show like this.
Okay, let's talk about stuff I like to talk about.
We gotta call Mr. Midnight Movie first.
Mr. Midnight Movie, can you call in so I can have conversations with your words?
Mr.
Midnight Movie, he's a guy you like. He's kind of fun, but he looks like a dyke.
That was not bad.
Thank you.
Mr. Midnight Movie, he shakes his teeth and then he goes over and he spits on the teeth. No, that sucks.
No, see, mine was more better than yours does a little bit. There it is. I can see him.
Mister.
Yeah, this show tonight.
Oh, this is going to blow.
Well, it's nachos.
Yes, I'd like... I know the secret word of the day.
Sarcasm.
He sent it to me on my iPhone. It's Katie Davis.
Oh.
Did you listen to my show today, guys?
You know I was talking to you, yes.
No, no, listen for your show, Mr. Rush. He said no for me. Listen to that show for me.
He's damaging to her ears. She's virgin.
You know what really, was it too rough to hear? Hey, did you know that Ring Around the Rosie was about the Black Plague?
Oh, take a drink. Take a drink. Wait.
No,
I do.
No, but he's right. It was, actually.
It really was. Hold on. We have to call somebody, I think, on the phone.
Let me drink some water. I should not drink the water because it
Don't drink water for us. Stand by for a phone call to Boss Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now to please silence. And welcome, Mr. Lester Bartholomew. Welcome to the show, sir.
How? I'm so mad.
Uh-oh, he's yelling at his date tonight. He's going, ho, ho.
So bad. I got in on the very last of guys
you did.
Chance to see it, hear it, watch it.
Either way, you didn't get any part of it, did you?
No, I didn't.
But don't be yelling at your hoe like that, because that's just disrespectful.
I just sent her out the door with $20.
$20 hoe.
$20 hoe.
You must have got the works, Mr. Bobster.
Around the world.
Around the world, girl.
You got the hat trick. Mr. Midnight Movie. Did Jewish producers... Yes.
He's all quiet because he did a fucking half-hour show. He's exhausted.
Did Jewish producers set up work that I helped him set up? What am I doing? I'm supposed to be going to TT.
Go pee. I can handle
Thank you. That did set up really well.
Oh, you're welcome, and you will be getting my bill. Thank you, too many.
You're welcome.
Debbie will be back after this short message. The tidy bow man.
Oh, jeez. So, let me see if Lester's out. Yeah, no, that's him. He's home. Guy's show is off the chain. He's crazy.
Oh my God! I just heard I heard something about hairy nipples and prison, and that was about it. That's all I got a chance to hear, and I didn't get a chance to hear the show.
It was so good.
Lord.
It was so good. He had a first show, and it didn't work. His audio wasn't working. He just had music playing.
Well, you got to remember now, guy's old. Jesus Christ, let's cut him some slack.
I'm trying to, man.
Yeah.
He sounded relatively old tonight. He has a cold or something. He's sick, he said.
Yeah, he's not feeling too peachy.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, I got to say something to Mr. Midnight Movie.
Yes.
Sir, you are a savant when it comes to movies. I thought about that after that was over last night. Jesus Christ, you know more about movies than anybody I've ever had the pleasure to talk to.
Well, thank you. I take that with a grain of salt because I was in a movie geeks club, and there were people who knew more than I did, about cinema. And, yeah.
No, but I'm not saying that in jest. I really mean I was pretty impressed with your knowledge though last night. I really was, and I mean that sincerely.
No, he's good. This. I'm sorry. Wow, I just freaking got loud. No, he's really good.
Yeah.
I got his number just in my back pocket in case I need a movie or something.
There you go.
Dude knows his shit. So yeah, this is a good thing. It's a good mix because, if you want to talk about music, we got that side. If you want to talk about the movies, got that side. We want to talk about anything to do with the internet, we got you. We got everybody. Life is good.
Absolutely.
Got all the corners covered, baby.
Absolutely.
So, Lester, what were you doing today, buddy? Why were you running late?
Well, I just had a bunch of stuff that I'm doing, and after all that garbage and throat surgery that I've gone through over the past months, I've decided to just let things kind of do what they're supposed to do.
You gonna listen to the doctor this time and rest it a little bit more? Or?
Yeah. JT, how are you, buddy? I haven't seen you around in forever. Good Lord.
Yeah, JT's cool, man.
Yeah, he's a good. A long time ago we had a little feud going on with JT, but you know what? He's all right. The guy, I'm saying this sincerely. He's okay. He plays some good tunes out there. He's got a good radio voice, and we kind of think JT's okay.
Good. Yeah. I got that impression as well. So I will definitely already am following and.
Check him out, though. Really, he's got. No matter how much we picked at each other, I always said he had a decent radio voice, and that's for sure.
Yeah, cool. And I found out he was dropping names of Rush albums left and right, so he's already a friend of mine.
Well, he knows music now. He knows it. He's been in terrestrial radio in the past, and so JT's a good guy.
Very, very good. Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, he is. So what have you been up to today, Mr. Rush?
I myself had a quiet day with the family. It was kind of fun, just kind of chilling at the house. We were mostly just goofing off, no TV, no nothing, just talking, conversations, playing board games, I should say. It was a good day. It was a good family day. Had both my kids over, my grandbabies, and best day in the world. Can't ask for a better day than that.
For new guys in here like JT, you need to kind of give him a background of yourself, a real quick deal of your tie-in with Rush and all of that sort of stuff. That'd probably be good for him to know.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to talk to him for sure.
I thought you might say it for anybody new listening tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm a musician, and I learned real early as a drummer that I wanted to play with bands that were predominantly progressive, meaning that the music was complicated, and that's when I heard this album, Fly By Night, kind of fell in love with it. Band out of Canada called Rush. It's like, what the hell is this? It was like Canadian Zeppelin. And I fell in love and picked up the sticks from that day, never stopped playing. And I could play every Rush song ever made. And that's hard to do, to play every Rush song.
And you've actually played in some big venues.
I played in some, over 11,500 was the largest crowd I ever played for.
Yeah.
So that was pretty nice. Opened up for REO, Styx, some pretty big bands, yeah. So Aftermath was a great band that I played in, and I had a lot of fun with it,
There you go.
And I play every day. Like I had, after everybody went home, I have a digital kit. I threw my headphones on and I worked out for 2 hours on the kit. So it's just, that's the best cardio you're ever going to get is playing drums. I play double bass, so both my feet are kicking, both my arms are flailing, and I'm rocking the entire time. Like I played all of Permanent Waves and all of A Farewell to Kings, which are two very complicated Rush albums. So yeah, it's not your typical 4/4 like the Beatles. You always hear the typical, No, Rush is nothing like that. It's more, so it's much more complicated, which is important to me. I love to be challenged in anything I do, especially photography and music. So
right. Well, good for you, man. I'm glad you. But I kind of wanted you to throw that out there because JT can be he can be a good listener and he's got a good show and those kind of things. So John's okay.
Good. Yeah, I look forward to talking to him, going on his show too as well.
Yeah, for sure. So Mr. Midnight Movie, how's your day been, man? You did a show today. I didn't know about it. Nobody lets me know anything. Of course,
yeah, I found it by mistake. Dude. You got to let us know ahead of time.
And my Twitter for some reason on my computer is not. For some reason, every time I try to log in, I can log in on like my work computer when I'm on there, and I can log into my Twitter, but I can't log into it where I'm at right now. So.
Absolutely, I got you. Well, if you would have put it on Twitter, I wouldn't have seen it anyway. I don't participate in Twitter. I have a Facebook page that I rarely log into. So there you go. I'm just not the social butterfly on the social media pages. So hit me up on Skype or something, or send me a message. Because if I know you're going to be live, I'll show up.
Yeah.
I heard you listen to the JP show. I think it was yesterday. JP did a show.
Yeah,
You were there listening.
There was some stuff happening. That's for show.
There's a lot of stuff tonight. Was a lot of weird stuff going on. I was like, here's one room popping, there's another room popping, and this like, wow, it's good. A lot of people out.
Yeah, and I normally don't go to a lot of shows or participate in there, but I'm gonna try to be a little more active in doing some things. Yeah, and now that it looks like my throat really is finally coming back together, and I'll have my voice all the way back together. It depending on how I feel, I may do a show tomorrow.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, maybe.
You heard it here first on the Debbie Daily Show.
Yeah.
If it happens, you heard it here first. You were just talking about Twitter. I just tweeted this show. So that's something I do at the beginning of every broadcast. I just tweet it out. So if I have a few friends that are out there that are curious, because a lot of my friends love Debbie Daily. A lot of them. I'm talking like maybe in the thousands even. That love her because they hear me on her and our banter back and forth, and they'll check it out. So
yeah. Hey, Mr. Midnight Movie, Stabby says that you've been going into too many shady porn sites, and you might not feel too good.
That's probably why you got a virus.
Yeah.
Well,
he bent his Twitter.
Be it, and then, it might be that I downloaded something, not a porn thing, but this PC cleaner shit.
Which one did you? Which one you using? CC cleaner?
PC cleaner. I looked at it, and the shit that got on my thing, and I can't get rid of the thing.
You know what? I'll tell you a good one. A good one to clean your computer with is Total Privacy, and another one is Windows Manager by Yamaha or whatever. I'm telling you, you put those two together, you've got it, man. You can clean your computer. It'll look like you had 3 maids in there cleaning it for hours.
3 maids.
What about Norton?
Norton. I'm just not
after
a big
the
fan
fact.
of Norton. Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of Norton because I think it's kind of like McAfee and those guys. I think it just hogs up too much of your computer.
Here's what you need to do. You get CCleaner, run that shit, make sure you have all your passwords saved because it's going to get rid of them. Completely clear your registers. It'll take away everything. Then go in with an antivirus and do that. Check all your updates, pull all your updates to current. Reboot your computer and it'll be like new. Period. But if you've got spyware in there, if you've got whatever you got going on, you got to get rid of it. Otherwise, no matter what you do, how many times you clean it, it's still going to come back because it's inside of a file.
Right.
So you're gonna have to definitely do your updates to make sure that your security's been updated. If your security isn't updated, it can't kill it. You still have that cough too.
Yeah, I know. I haven't killed the cough in my throat.
It's been months.
Yeah, I know.
It's been 2 months.
I had a bad case of bronchitis, and it lasted for fucking months.
Well,
Really?
Bronchitis can like hang on forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, I may do my show Ask Dr. Lester tomorrow. I may address that subject.
There you go.
I don't know if I'm going to. I have had bronchitis. I have had it.
You have had it?
I have had it, but I haven't had it in 15 years, and my doctor told me how to never get bronchitis ever again.
How do you do that?
He told me never to drink milk again, ever as an adult. He said that if you look at nature, humans are the only animals on Earth that drink milk past infancy, and see, there was nothing better.
Captain Phillips, Dallas Buyers Club, Gravity, Her, Nebraska, Philomena, 12 Years a Slave, and The Wolf of Wall Street. Make your selections now.
You know what? I've actually seen Her, and that was the weirdest, most unsettling movie I've ever seen.
Oh, I thought you meant Her unsettling. Just to sort it all together.
Don't give Debbie an open shot there, brother.
Lester Bangs. Lester Bangs, what are you going to...
I'm going to... You know what? See, I was thinking Gravity, but I didn't realize that...
Can y'all hear my pencil? Listen, look.
Yeah, I hear it.
Oscars. Okay.
Okay, so American Hustle was a great movie. The Dallas Buyers Club, even though I'm not too much on the gay thing, that was a great performance by Matthew McConaughey.
A little boring. I think the co-host blew him away.
Yeah.
That's what happens on this show every night.
Oh, God.
What? You better be glad that went over my head, buddy. Okay. So who are you going with, my love?
Okay.
12 Years a Slave?
Well, you know what? I could say that, and that would be a real safe one because, hey, it's politically correct to say that, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Dallas Buyers Club.
All right. For Best Picture, Lester Bangs does Dallas Buyers Club. Mr. Midnight Movie, Best Picture.
You know what? At first I thought it might be, because I was with 12 Years a Slave, and then someone told me that the studio doesn't have that much white guilt, so I was going with Gravity. Now I'm going back to 12 Years a Slave, and actually they're both neck and neck, by the way. The consensus is 19% for Gravity and 18% for 12 Years a Slave, and everything else falls in the middle. But I'm going to go again with 12 Years a Slave. Now, I haven't seen it. I have it. My father has it on DVD, and I can watch it. But I don't know if I should watch that film. Lester, you said did you see 12 Years a Slave?
No, I did not see that movie. The only reason I thought it would be a contender, quite honestly, is because I figured it would be politically correct to be there.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
Mr.
I'm careful about.
I know.
Mr. Midnight, you're figuring out which movie was going to be the winner.
I think politically correct, white guilt. It's going to be 12 Years a Slave.
All right, okay. Steve Rush.
I'm going to go with my first guess from the beginning. 12 Years a Slave.
12 Years okay. And Debbie,
what would you be picking, Miss Debbie?
I've only seen Dallas Buyers Club.
Then you should pick that fucker.
No.
You know what, though?
What?
I really think that Matthew McConaughey gets some kind of nod for his performance.
Well, just hang on to your pants.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to me on that one. Okay, moving right along for Best Actor in a Leading Role. The nominees are for American Hustle, Christian Bale. Applause. For Nebraska, Bruce Dern. For The Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well,
for 12 Years a Slave, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Nobody can pronounce that name.
Ridiculous. And for the Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey. Make your choice, Lester Bangs.
Okay, man, for me, it's up between Matthew McConaughey and and Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm telling you, that Wolf of Wall Street was a great movie. I'm going to say Matthew McConaughey because I'm telling you, when you see him in that movie, you see an AIDS patient.
But I'm telling you what, he was grotesque in that movie.
Oh, my God.
He had to be. That was his role.
Oh, my God. He just...
Very believable.
And you know, when they had the awards thing on not long ago, and he went up, and he's still not looking right.
Man, that was gross.
It's time to gain that weight back.
You know, and he just got through doing that hot movie that about the strippers. It was called something. Yeah.
Magic Mike. Yes.
Boy, he was hot in that movie.
Sexy.
Mr. Midnight Movie for Best Actor in a Leading Role.
They asked me to play that part, but I turned it down.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to go, and this is a film I actually saw. I'm going to go for the great Bruce Dern, just due to the fact that he's getting old, and we don't know how much longer he's going to be here.
Okay.
You might be right. There's a lot of strategy that plays in there. Yes.
Yeah, there is. My aunt used to actually work at the Academy for Performing Arts, the Oscars.
Yeah. And I just want to say that Bruce Dern did my favorite John Wayne film of the 1970s, and like I said, John Wayne's most progressive movie ever, not only Western, but ever, The Cowboys.
Never saw it, Angel.
Look at you, Angel.
Best Actor in a Leading Role, Steve Rush?
I'm going to stick with my first original decision, Leo DiCaprio. I think he wins it this year. Leonardo
DiCaprio, boom, boom.
For The Block.
Okay, for The Block. And now, Best Actress in a Leading Role for American Hustle, Amy Adams. For Blue Jasmine, Kate Blanchett. For Gravity, Sandra Bullock. And for Philomena, Judi Dench. And for August, Osage County, Meryl Streep. I think they'll give it to Meryl Streep.
Your turn's coming, silly goose.
I think I'm going to write that down.
I'm gonna go with the girl in American Hustle, just because I think she's hot.
That's a great strategy.
That's a good strategy.
That's going for the hormone.
Yeah. Sounds like something Jesse would say.
I think Meryl Streep gets it though, probably. But I'm gonna go ahead and stay with my little dark horse out there.
Okay, and who is that? Is that
Amy Adams?
Amy Adams.
Yeah, now, I think all of them have won before, haven't they? All of them have won Oscars.
Sounds like it. I know Meryl Streep certainly has.
I don't even know who Judi Dench is. Judi Dench is.
I
think Judi Dench won for Shakespeare in Love. I could be wrong, though.
I turned down the last one that I won. I just turned it down, though.
I knew that. I heard. That's what Guy told me. Guy Shea said that you called and, yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't have had that Indian up there giving your award. That's not right.
Exactly right.
You should never accept, Lester. You shouldn't accept those porn awards anyway.
That's right.
Lester had, Sitting Feather. He can take his award and she gave a whole speech.
That's right.
Now, I am going to go to the...
It was my bloody turn.
The Oscar predictions for 2014, and it's looking like...
I'm taking Meryl Streep, by the way.
See, front runners Gravity and 12 Years a Slave are duking it out, while American Hustle is still in the game, with actors nominated in all 4 categories for the second year in a row. Jennifer Lawrence might win that second Oscar. After all, it shows strength with the Academy's dominant actors branch, but leading the pack does not guarantee a Best Picture. Let's see where they're going. This is too confusing. I just need like a graph or something to look at. This is horrible.
I'm going to just be carrying
here we go.
During the whole film process. I don't know.
Feature films.
I know, it just makes me sick. Makes me want to just puke yellow stuff.
Feature film.
God, we lost Lester.
We did?
Yes, we did.
Feature film. Feature films.
What is going on? This is so freaky.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, feature films with 2 or more nominations are American.
Lester's off the call. We can't do it without him.
Well, he can just call back.
He's back in. No, he's off. Okay, he's here. He's off.
Go ahead, Debbie. I apologize.
I don't even know what I was talking about. I forgot.
Crabby now.
Films with nominations, yada, yada.
I'm already off the website. I'm trying to see who they're picking. The big guys are picking.
But you know, there's always sleepers that come in and they're always wrong. You know what I mean?
Sleepers. You don't even know what you're talking about. You
You
crazy boy.
know about the Oscars, sir.
I don't know shit about it, but I want to sound like I know.
You're
I want to sound like
insane.
one day I want to be
Music is your thing, not film, movies.
Mr. Midnight Movie, one day I want to be you.
Yeah.
The doggies is barking. The doggies is barking. Stop barking, doggy. Stop barking, doggy. Wait a minute.
Lester, are you back in the row? Lester.
I'm back. I'm back, and I'm exercising my voice every once in a while. I just want to say hello.
You're going to hurt it. I mean,
I promised myself I wouldn't do that for a day or two. So.
Well, you just lied to yourself then.
I did.
Now, stop it. Okay, here we go. Inside the Oscars, watch the videos. Well, I'm at Oscar.com. Read by Oscar Buzz. My picks. Let's go to my picks. Here we go. Ready? All right. Oh, this is so cool. We filled it out. We pick. Oh, it's a little game that we do.
I love games.
You know, a lot of people actually do have fun with this. It's really fun.
Bumpy, I say we run with it. I don't know about the rest of the boys. I say we pick it up and we just run. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
That is so fucking
That was
corny.
horrible.
That was just corny, Steve.
That's corny shit. I can't believe that. That's corny.
Oh my God,
corny.
this is like all
It is
of
corny, by
I
God.
love it. I love being
There's
versatile.
all of them on here. It's like, it just goes on and on. Like documentary film, directing, costume design, all those boring things that you don't even pay attention to, you know?
Best rape scene.
Oh my
Is that in
God.
there?
Mm-mm-mm.
This is not your show. We don't talk like that, you sicko.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
think about it. What was... I have a turtleneck on. I have it up around my mouth now. Think about what was the best rape scene in the film for history.
The most horrific rape scene that I remember was Cape Fear.
Steve, don't talk for just 1 second. Go ahead, Mr. Midnight Movie
Shut up,
Pumpkinhead.
Debbie.
Cape Fear was the most horrific rape scene. Well, you know what? Wait. I Spit on Your Grave was pretty horrific.
See, I was going to say that. Fuck him.
What happened to Steve?
Steve is pissed off because I mentioned the most horrific rape scene, I Spit on Your Grave, which he,
That's the name of the movie?
Yes, it was the most horrific movie ever made. In fact, I was in the theater in Bridgeport when the police came in and raided it and took all the kids that were under 18 and brought us all home.
What?
Yeah, that's how bad that movie was. I Spit on Your Grave.
What's the name? It's called I Spit on Your Grave? I've never heard of that in my life. Have you heard of
they
that,
remade
Lester?
it as well. Why don't you play a clip? Why don't you play the trailer for it, Debbie?
Is Lester still here? Have you ever heard of that movie, Lester?
I have not. None. No.
Me and Lester dated all through the 90s, and I thought
We did.
I thought we saw just about every good rape movie that there
Made
is.
in the 70s. Fine.
I can't even get a good
Got a really
joke
good
out
number.
tonight. Y'all, I can't even get a good buzz. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Ready? And I thought we had seen all the good rape movies that there were to see.
I thought so too.
There we go.
Go out and see a movie with a good rape scene, and then it was on like Donkey Kong after that. Man.
You had the fake ski mask and the gun and the handcuffs and everything.
Shut up. I spit on your grave. I bet I'm going to go to hell on this.
I'm sorry. There is a website out there that has the top 10 most disturbing movie scenes.
No.
I'm gonna send you the link to that.
Wait a minute. Did this come out in 2013?
They made a remake of it.
Should we watch
Of course they did.
the original?
The original sucked, by the way, but it was gruesome.
Both versions sucked.
So should we watch, which trailer is it y'all want to watch?
Let's watch the original and then we'll watch the remake. Now, they also made the one, The House Around the Corner, which I thought was a classic, which is extremely disturbing.
Okay. From
There you
1978, The I
you go.
Spit on Your Grave, starring Camille Keaton, Aaron Tabor, and Richard Pace. Coming at you. I'll get that in just a second, Lester.
No
Good.
problem. Oh, I forgot about this.
Take off your clothes. I don't like women giving me orders.
I spit on your
Ouch.
grave. Oh.
What you are about to see did happen.
And you need to keep reminding yourself, it's only a movie. This is so 70s.
Yeah.
People are chasing somebody through the forest, and they're all nude.
Girl.
When does this part stop?
38 minutes.
They caught her.
I spit on your grave. This woman will soon cut, chop, break, and burn 5 men beyond recognition. And there isn't a jury in this country that will convict her.
Is this a true story?
We have to, you have to play that that one clip from that trailer is something that you have to play.
Well, it's still going.
Occasionally, that's a great clip.
It's still going. Let's.
I'll give you something to remember for the rest of your life.
I spit on your grave.
Relax.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is so
I'll make
bad.
you feel like you've never felt before.
Don't make me see this.
Wait till you feel this.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No, not I spit on your grave.
What happened?
She was sitting in the bathtub, and she pretty much took the butcher knife and just, she
did a bobbit on him.
She was taking a bath with him. Yeah, it didn't look good.
I got you.
They didn't
She
show
did
it. Ugh. Now they're fishing in a boat.
What do you want?
It's you I want.
She threw him off the boat. That's no big deal. Now she's driving off. And she's going back towards him. And she ran over him, looks like. She's coming towards him again. Full force. With a hatchet. With an axe. Oh, this bitch is brutal. It's almost over. This is the last scene.
I spit on your grave.
Oh, wow. She was a bad, bad woman.
She went back to each one of them that had raped her, and she had her vengeance with all 5 of them. And that's the story.
And the one thing I really hated the most about the movie is Steve brought the baby to the movie. Just cried throughout the whole film.
Who did?
I was the one that called the cops, by the way.
Steve.
I said, Steve, this guy brought a baby, and he just ignored me the whole time. The baby was crying. I brought the cops. Can't stand it. It's in a movie.
Well,
so
if we're going to make admissions, I'd like to make an admission. Me and Lester actually called the cops.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry.
Damn, I didn't like you anyway. Here's the truth. That movie said it's... Okay, this was never said before in history of movie making up to that point. No one would be allowed into that movie till the last 10 minutes are over. It's the only movie to ever say that in cinematic history. So if you went up to the box office trying to buy a ticket for it, you couldn't. You couldn't see the ending.
I don't understand. You said nobody will be allowed into the movie till after what now?
The last 10 minutes you could not see. You couldn't buy a ticket to see the last 10 minutes because that's when it really all comes to fruition.
You couldn't buy a ticket to see the last 10 minutes. What is that? I mean, I'm.
It said in the commercial, that's what made you kind of pulled you in. It said no one will be allowed in at the last 10 minutes of this movie.
Oh, in other words,
that's great marketing.
It was. That's all it was.
Actually, Steve, they did that with the movie Psycho.
Was it? No. Well, okay.
Well, I mean, a gimmick like that if you miss the beginning of this film, actually, that one was not the last 10 minutes. It was like you can't come in late. You wouldn't be received a ticket if you didn't see the first. Like if you came in late, you couldn't see because the whole
Why don't we just say
surprise
nobody will
was
be
the
let
shower
in late? Why don't we just say nobody will be let in late? How about that?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
No?
So anyway, I'm sitting there with my buddy, Terry and Mark, and we're watching this movie. Now, we're underage. We shouldn't have been in there, but we got in anyway. And all of a sudden, we're in the middle of this movie, and we're already grossed out and freaked out, and just saw the most horrific rape scene ever. And all of a sudden, the house lights go on, okay? And it's packed theater. And there's Chicago cops fucking everywhere in the lobby. And they're pulling everybody else out, that's of age, checking IDs, and they closed the theater down because they found, young people in there. They put all the young people, all of us, against the wall and had us sit down and took out our IDs. And if we didn't have IDs, they actually brought us all home. And each one of us got the theater a ticket, the Brighton Theater. And it was amazing. It was like better than the movie, getting arrested. We weren't arrested, but...
Cool.
That was them making a statement that you can't show this to kids and get away with it.
Yeah, because, the thing is, in many places, for a long time, it was mainly a recommendation. It wasn't a law. The rating was more of a recommendation, and it was, because they sold to kids all the time. I mean, I got into, we
used to get into everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some films were just so nasty that they just said, you know what, no, you're not going to do this. But for the most part, it wasn't even a law. But there were people if people really complained, like, hey, that film is sick and there are kids in there, and that's what probably someone did. They probably
that's
called
what somebody. Well, I know it was on the news and everything. If we go back to Chicago News, Channel 7 carried that story. And my mother, it was so funny, my mom didn't really know. She's like, I hope that nobody sees that movie. That's disgusting. Kids don't need their minds to be filled with that kind of disgusting crap. And sure enough, 2-3 days later, I got busted for watching it. So she wasn't happy with me. So.
Yeah.
Hey, I was reading something about a movie just now, and it's one of the most disturbing scenes to supposedly ever take place in a movie, and it's not necessarily so gory as it is you hearing the noise in American History X. Do you remember that movie, Mr. Midnight Movie?
Oh yeah, I like that film a lot.
Well, this site rates that as the number 10th in 1 to 10. But 10th worst or most uncomfortable or disturbing scene when he puts that black guy's teeth down
on the curb and he curb stomps him.
Yeah, yeah.
With the sound of the teeth. Yeah. Do you remember that scene, Debbie?
Never saw it.
Oh my
God! So you remember the scene where he he has a gun to him and he tells him to put his teeth on the curb.
No, didn't see it.
It says here.
Lollipops, candy canes, puppy dogs, happy times,
rainbows.
It says we witnessed one of the more gruesome and shocking scenes to be shown in mainstream American theaters for years. The sound alone of the teeth hitting the concrete made us giggle uncomfortably and put our popcorn down so we could collect ourselves. It made me go, fuck me, son of a bitch. You could just, oh my God, it was terrible.
That's sad. That's horrible. What did the guy die? I mean,
I don't. You know what? I don't remember that in that movie. That was a movie about it was a young neo-Nazi guy he was a skinhead and he had risen to the top ranks of all of this sort of stuff, and he became a pretty bad guy. Then he goes off and does a stint in prison and comes back and tries to. He kind of has his mind changed about things, and they turn on him, and you know how that goes.
Yeah.
It was a well-done piece.
Yeah.
Well, it's no wonder I was never allowed to see that. I mean, at our other house, we had like a movie thingy, not a movie room, and there would be all these people watching movies, and they would say, "No, Debbie, no, you can't watch this." I couldn't see, they wouldn't let me see different movies, and that was one of them. I've never seen it. I don't even know who was in it. Nothing. Because I can get real
gross.
bothered. I'm real sensitive, you know, and I can really get upset about things.
Me too.
Fucking liar.
Taxi Driver was pretty disturbing.
Yes, it was.
What is the chat room? I like my chat room. I need to go over and see if anybody's adding anything that they don't like or that they like, because I like things like RD ads and Boom ads, and different people seem to, and Slayer and all those people. Are they there tonight, or?
We have in the Stabby McCullough in there.
I don't see the.
No, you don't do chat rooms for good.
Okay, well, you do it then for yourself.
No. I said chat. Lester doesn't like to do chat rooms. I was just. Did they say anything bad about the movie? I like to include them since they're here listening to us.
Hey, kids.
Hey, boys. You
know what I'm thinking?
What?
And I don't know if they have this yet, but for really big, the bigger some of these radio stars that are like Rush Limbaugh or Howard Stern, or even Larry Elder or Dennis Prager. I think like maybe sooner or later premium listeners, and I don't know if this is there yet, but they'll get to have a chat room where they can talk to other people, and that they'll read over the chat. They may already have that.
You might be closer than you know.
Yeah.
You never know, Mr. Coffee.
You never know.
Mr. Coffee sipping Lester Bangs.
Right.
I can hear.
I have never heard of them.
He goes like this. Look, listen. He goes.
I did. I do that on purpose, though.
Is that coffee or tea, sir? You should drink tea with honey.
It's Jack Daniels. No, I'm just kidding. It is absolute. It is coffee with some honey in it.
There you go.
Aw,
I have never heard of the movie called Antichrist.
Oh,
Look,
thank you, Josh.
Oh, don't look at the link he sent. Oh, is it horrible?
No, it's not horrible. It's just got this list of movies. But number 2 on this horrific worst scenes. Close your ears, Debbie.
Okay.
It's called The Clit Cutoff in the movie Antichrist.
Yeah, I saw that.
I heard it.
Oh my God, Debbie.
Jesus Christ! I just don't. You know what? I guess I'm just way too. Oh, here's a great one. The number 1 most disturbing movie is in a movie called SALO in 1975, and it's called The Shit-Eating Scene.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I thought that was illegal. Isn't that supposed to be?
It is illegal, and actually they did it in the movie Pink Flamingos. She ate dog dew. She ate dog shit.
Oh.
She swirled it around in her mouth, and
I hate this show.
No, we actually, JP and I, we didn't play that scene. We played another John Waters film, the Christmas scene from Female Troubles. We said we were at Katie D's house, and we said for Christmas, and we played the...
I thought I had seen a bunch of movies, but I guess I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen any of these movies, and listen to this, Debbie. Can I do this real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this movie, SALO, made in 1975, it says, to say our pick for the number 1 most disgusting and disturbing scene was easy might come as a surprise. That is, unless you have seen the Italian film Salo or 120 Days of Sodom. This film really has no redeeming qualities. It's just filled with what the fuck moments of torture, sex, violence, and moments of pure grossness. Actors are peed on. Teenagers are forced to have sex with each other. Actors take shits on camera. And in one unbelievable scene, one young man jerked off while his master is enjoying watching another boy's tongue being cut off.
Oh, guys, this is nasty.
Why would anybody watch a movie like this?
This is horrible. No, you can't. Stop.
And JP says that is one of his favorite films.
This is horrible. Guys, this is really nasty.
It says this film is the pinnacle of violence, sex, and torture, blah, 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 blah. However, it was the scene where plates of shit are giving to the dinner table that got us up from our chair. Oh, my God. Are you serious? Jesus Christ.
Wait. Barney just walked into the room, and he'd like to say something. Barney the dinosaur, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. I love you. Anything but this shit.
Hooker.
Oh, God.
Do we have a YouTube trailer for the movie Salute?
I can't imagine there would be one. You just have to do a Google search and find it on Vimeo or something.
Now look at this. JT's bringing up Faces of Death.
That was awesome.
And what do you mean it was awesome?
It was. I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
I'm just not into that stuff.
Stabby McHug says Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh my God!
Y'all are some sick fucks. Excuse my language.
Oh my God!
I'm not kidding either. Y'all.
I just can't imagine though. This movie. Why do you say it, Mr. Midnight?
Salu.
This was only made for the shock value, right?
That's all it could have been made for.
I mean, did it even have a story?
Film.
You know what? I don't know, and I think it might be like I forget they were like the Mondo people. The same people made made the movie, and she could barely get through the trailer of Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Why was she fat?
Can you see the casting call?
Debbie could barely get through the trailer of Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Can you see the casting call? We need somebody. Okay, here's what we're looking for, Jim. We're looking for somebody that somebody can pee on. We also have another slot over here where if you can just squat and take a shit, that would be a really good part for you. I think this might be your breakout role. Are you serious?
Yeah, Bob, I have a chance for you. Do you want to eat some shit?
Yeah.
Come on, Ken and Bob, eat some poop.
And then we're still trying to decide between the two guys of which one is going to be his part will be where they jerk him off. While some guy is watching another guy get his tongue cut off. Are you serious?
Is this a repeat? I mean, is my show in loop right now? Because he just said that before.
No, I did. I did say that.
But he was mentioning the actors that who could, like if someone was looking for actors.
Yeah, like the casting call or something for that.
Yeah.
I'm so
now, in
sad.
America, it's a federal crime because Pink Flamingos was the first to do it, and they set off with the midnight movie craze with with film Pink Flamingos, and Salu did it, and that was shown in Real Underground because by then I think it was a federal crime to show defecation on film, and that was shown on Real Underground films of people who wanted to be shocked.
Stop. I have an emergency. I have an emergency. That this has to happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I don't know why, but I've always loved the idea of summer and sun and all things hot.
Really? I'm guessing you don't have much experience with heat.
Nope. But sometimes I like to close my eyes and imagine what it'd be like when summer does come.
This is one of the movies, Frozen.
Bees will buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer.
He's a snowman.
I drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer. I'll finally see a summer breeze blow away a winter storm.
You know what? I'm going to show y'all how cute this is. Y'all have to see this. I'm so upset right now. Y'all are talking about all these mad things.
I'm sorry.
Heart is hurting.
Well, I didn't know all this stuff was going to be on there. I did a Google search on the 10 most horrendous scenes, and this came up. This page.
How did this start?
I think Debbie got upset, even like with.
Guys, I can't say anything.
Do you remember Frosty the Snowman and he melted? Did you get upset when that happened, Debbie? Like when you were a kid?
Well, of course. Wouldn't you?
But a little bit.
Olaf.
I know I did.
Yeah.
Olaf is the cutest thing in the whole world. Look how cute he is in this little video that I'm sending you guys. Okay. I'll play the audio, and if everybody will click it, we'll watch it together. It's Olaf. It's the baby's favorite thing in the whole world. We made an Olaf. We made an Olaf snowman.
Oh, I don't know why, but I've always loved the idea of summer and sun and all things hot.
Really? I'm guessing you don't have much experience with heat.
Nope. But sometimes I like to close my eyes and imagine what it'd be like when summer does come.
This is nominated for one of the songs.
Bees the buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer.
Isn't it cute?
A drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer. I'll finally see a summer breeze blow away a winter storm, and find out what happens to solid water when it gets warm. And I can't wait to see what my buddies all think of me. Just imagine how much cooler I'll be in summer.
This guy.
The cold are both so intense, put them together, it just makes sense.
But he melts.
I think that's sad.
Actually, I'm not going to tell y'all, but he doesn't melt. But he does the funniest freaking scene, guy. I'm telling y'all what, when he does that, when they meet Olaf and he's trying to, I'm sorry. This is the kind of stuff I'm into. I'm sorry.
I love animation.
But did I hear Bailey whistling in the background?
Yes, you did. She is trying to get me to uncover her right now.
I want to talk to her. Does she do radio?
I could hear somebody. No. I could hear somebody going.
That was her. She's over there making little noises right now. She's covered up. Now she's making the Skype noise.
Really?
I want to hear that. Can you bring the mic to her? Because I need a co-host for my show.
How far? Y'all won't let me talk tonight. It's so weird. Even the guys in the chat room go,
really
Debbie,
low.
you can't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is that what it is? Is my thing too
I think
low?
so, because I'd never talk over you. Go ahead.
What about this? Am I louder now?
You're perfect.
That's better.
That's what they always tell me. Okay. No, I was gonna say. I totally forgot now what I was gonna say. I don't remember.
About Bailey whistling?
Yeah, how far away is she from your microphone?
Right now, where I'm at, and I'm just on my really poor quality headset. I'm not even on the studio stuff in there.
We're just dying to hear her sometimes. So
you know what? I tell you what I'll do. Maybe Monday or Tuesday, I will take her cage and put it in the studio area right behind me. And I'll get on my good microphone with my board and stuff.
Did you hear her right there when he was talking?
Yeah.
She goes like...
Debbie, Jewish producer and I were at Katie's house for Christmas. I sent you the link where we filmed it when we were at Katie's house for Christmas time.
Oh, no.
Let me check it before you even look at it.
Oh, it's okay. What was it?
Well, I sent you a link in the chat room.
Oh, in the Spreaker or the Skype?
The Skype.
Okay. He's so funny. Okay, here we go. Them at Katie's house.
I'd like to set fire to this dump. Just because we're pretty, everybody's jealous. It's like a prison here. Even at Christmas, it's like a prison.
Is Katie D the one on the left?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Are y'all looking at this?
Yes.
Oh, no. What is this? It's Divine, and this is horrible.
Don't even mention Christmas.
And then on the right it says Pink Flamingos. Divine gets a birthday present. Female Trouble. Bratty Taffy's Jump Rope. These are all those nasty films that Mr. Midnight Movie talks about sometimes.
Jesus Christ. I can't hear it, Deb.
I turned it off.
My parents are going to be real sorry if I don't get them cha-cha heels. I asked and I better get. I never get enough Christmas presents. Everybody's so damn cheap. I should be getting a lot. And I'm going to take it all back and get the money for it. You could do that now. We'll probably get caught for hooking this period, but who cares? Who cares if we fail? It'd be fun to be expelled. I hope I get arrested. I hate this school and all these ignorant teachers who don't know one thing. I'm the one who should be teaching. I hate my parents, too.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to
There's Gun Gun in the front yard.
I saw Gun Gun.
Come see what Santa brought you.
Is this a man, Mr. Midnight Movie?
It's Katie D. Come on.
I know.
The imagination.
Is it in real life? Is it a man?
Yes.
It is, because it's got real little hands and little wrists. Weird.
Oh, Christ, I'm coming.
And this is
Howard, try to get through this without a fight.
that's a big Christmas tree. Now, what is this movie, by the way?
Female Troubles.
Female Troubles.
I can't stand another one. Not on Christmas.
I better get them shots.
Oh, Lord.
How very sweet of you, dear.
Merry Christmas, honey buns. Hey, wonder what this could be. A fishing rod? Oh.
Won't you join us in a carol before we open our gifts?
Oh, my God.
Ah, come on, don't it add to the spirit?
Silent night,
holy night. Oh.
This is just bad.
This is like the worst film in history.
It's
Come on.
Whoever paid the $12 to make it should be shot.
Ugh. Just bad.
Ugh.
Have y'all ever seen the skit called Can I Borrow That Top? It's called Shoes.
You don't want to watch it to get a present gift? Christmas gift?
We'll let it keep going then.
All is calm, all is bright. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Ooh.
What are these?
Those are your new shoes, Dawn.
Those aren't the right kind. I told you cha-cha heel black ones.
Nice girls don't wear cha-cha heels.
Give me those presents. I'll never wear those ugly shoes. I told you the kind I wanted. You ruined my present.
Please, Dawn, not on Christmas!
Get off me, you ugly witch!
You devil! Come here, you pay for this! You devil! Go on down and go look at your mother and
Leave me alone!
Such a devil! You can't...
This is just silly. I'm sorry. I just can't watch that. That's ridiculous.
I'd like my money.
You didn't think that was funny at all?
At all? What was funny? What was funny? What are you freaking talking about?
I don't know. I just don't.
I thought that was... Well,
I have to.
I thought it was hysterical.
Mr. Midnight Movie, I put a link in there for you. It's got trailers from movies all the way back to 1960 even.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fine comedy.
Have y'all ever seen this right here? It's hysterical. Y'all, what? Let me drop it over in the chat room on Spreaker.com and see if any of the listeners have heard of this. It is ridiculously funny. Hello, One Angry Jew. How are you? This right here, it's called Shoes. It's so funny. It's kind of like what y'all were looking at right there. It's a man that's doing a girl, but it went viral. It's got 52 million views.
Wow.
Watch, it's funny. I can't believe y'all haven't seen this. Watch it.
I had that many views before. That's all right.
I know.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Happy birthday, twins.
A computer and a car. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Kelly, go ahead and open your present.
What the hell?
What'd you expect? Condoms?
Nice present, Kelly.
Shut up, duck.
Skank.
I'm gonna butt slap you, shitbag.
I'm an athlete.
Now stop fighting. You two are twins. Goodness sakes. Don't they have the same thoughts?
Shiz.
PlayStation.
Fiscal responsibility.
Tom Skerritt.
Kelly, where are you going?
Out.
Whore.
Kelly, what are you gonna do with your life?
I'm going to get what I want.
Christ.
Have y'all not ever seen this?
I have
Shiz. 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 Oh my god, shiz. Let's get some shiz. Let's get some shiz. Let's get some shiz. Let's get some shiz. Shiz. Shiz.
It went viral.
Oh my god.
And this stupid guy just did it, and it went viral. Completely viral.
I thought my Christmas thing was better.
I don't know. It was just kind of goofy or something. But, it's funny that you bring that up because that person that you were calling Divine, I actually interviewed on my show here a porno star that is a she-male thing, whatever you call it. And her name is now I forgot. Anyway, forgot.
She's a tranny?
Yeah, her name is Babs. I forgot. I'd have to look it up. She actually came.
Yeah, I saw her before. My God.
She actually came on my show. Yeah, she's pretty tough to look at.
Yeah.
What was her name? Her name was not Babylonia. It was something like I totally drawn a blank.
She probably knows who Divine is, by the way.
Oh, absolutely she does, because I remember it's actually a he, but she actually did talk about her. I forgot her name. It was something, and it was a really fun interview, and it was on when I was on BTR. It was really cool, though.
Oh, I missed that episode. Missed the training episode.
I'll think of her name.
I missed it, too.
I'll think of her name soon, but, so, yeah. Guy shows. Can anybody ever say that? Guy Shay Show? Guy
Shay Show.
Oh,
Guy Shay Show.
The Guy Shay Show was really funny, but he was having trouble with his audio. So.
Yeah. That's too bad.
What got dropped in the chat room now? What is this one?
That's trailers dating back to... Wait.
No, I threw something in there.
What did you drop?
What'd you throw in?
It's Charlie the Unicorn, and it's just it talk about something going viral that's so incredibly stupid. This 65 million.
65 million. Goodness.
Yeah.
How about sitting on the toilet?
Oh my gosh! I know you've seen that, Lester, right?
No, yeah, of course I have. No, I'm sitting here looking at this deal that site called Trailers from Hell, and I'm looking at some of these old movies.
Well, we got to watch that. I want to see it. Should we drop it in the chat room on?
Lester's got that on the chat. Trailers from Hell.
Yeah, if you'll drop it on the chat, I'll click it. I just don't want the listeners to be going, "What are we? Is there?"
Lester's got it in the chat right now, or doesn't he have it in everyone's chat, or was it just for me?
It was just, no, I've got it in our Skype chat. If somebody, I haven't even got the show page open.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got, Debbie, he's got it, Lester Live, he put it in the chat.
Right, I've got it. I just want to give it to the listeners, too.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. I didn't realize they had a trailer for a movie back in 1935.
Wow, that is a long time ago. Okay, let's take a looky and see what it looks like. Okay.
I don't even know what these trailers are like. There may be, it may tell us we've got to join something. Who knows? I just found this a minute ago.
Well, let me see.
Congratulations, you have a virus. I'm just kidding now.
Yeah.
I'm there. Trailers. What do? We just click these in place?
You put your cursor on it and it comes up and tells you what it was about, when the movie was made, and then there's a link that says watch the trailer, so I don't know.
This is from 13 Ghosts, 1960, aiming squarely at the allowance
Look, there's one right below it. I'm sorry. 3 on a Match from 1932, Warner Brothers.
Oh, we've got to see this trailer just because it's 1932.
This is crazy. I just, now, again, it may not be a trailer. It may be somebody describing it to us. Who knows?
No, it's the trailer.
Hi, this is Josh Olson. You're watching Trailers from Hell, and today we're going to go back to a different time, a time when movies were not quite as censored, not quite as proper. They're a lot more adult, a lot sexier, a lot more violent, definitely a lot more perverse. I can only be talking, of course, about the early 30s. In 1934, production code came into effect. It was a response to the fact that the government...
Now, wait a minute, this is good. Wait.
...decency were coming down on Hollywood for making movies that were unfit for citizens to watch. They were filthy and depraved. And I wish this were the real thing. I've got a recreation of the code to govern the making of talking, synchronized, and silent motion pictures. A couple of my favorite bits in here on the subject of sex.
He's prepared.
Some of the things you were not allowed to show.
I can
sex
tell.
Conversion, white slavery, miscegenation is forbidden. Sex hygiene and venereal diseases.
Okay, I'm going to skip forward to the trailer. Here we go.
So the title refers to the old idea that you never want to have three on a match, which supposedly came from the old
He's going to talk through the trailer.
Of course he is.
Yeah, it is. You light your first match, they see you're there. You light the second match, they get a bead on you, and in the third match, you're going to get shot by the Germans. Turns out it's completely fabricated, that story, by...
Wonder how many people watch more than one trailer on this website, since we know it's all about this guy.
Oh, my word. That's a little...
Jesus Christ, sorry about that.
A little much. Yeah, he was talking just a little bit too much.
A little chatty, yeah.
Little chatty.
I guess the one thing you can get out of this is you can find some movies and go from there.
Steve goes a little chatty.
Little chatty.
Little chatty.
It's surprising, though, how trailers have changed over the years. It's one thing that I went and watched, through the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, and in the 60s, trailers really changed. You didn't have the narrator so much.
Stabby says he would rather talk about cult movies, and he said Old Greg is very old. Now, what is Old Greg Stabbathan? Stabby's a long-time listener and a long-time part-time hater, I guess. I don't know. What is Old Greg is very old? What does that mean? Is that the name of a movie, Stabby? I don't know. You know something? I miss the trailers when they would, the talking man would talk a whole lot, like going, there was a time in history. And, there was like...
or the guy goes, one man.
Yes. That's perfect, Lester.
Yeah, and that started, that's ended kind of recently, actually. And also, there was a time when...
Give me a good trailer. Give me a good
title would be in the film, like the title of the film as the action was going. They'd flash the title, like Dirty Harry. They would, they'd have the title of the film and the actors and stuff.
Okay, let's try the Dirty Harry trailer and see if that's a good trailer, because I want to hear a good trailer, like there was, like Lester said, one man. Okay, Here comes the Dirty Harry 1971 theatrical trailer.
This is about a movie about a couple of killers. Harry Callahan. And a homicidal maniac. The one with the badge is Harry.
Oh!
Not enough talking.
No, he's supposed to be doing them.
There were a lot of reasons they called him Dirty Harry. And he kept inventing new ones.
Nah, better trailer. Give me a better trailer.
Yeah.
Think about it.
A better trailer that had a lot of talking with a narrator guy.
Well, just something good we can sink our teeth into.
Trying to think.
Well, anything in the 50s, like if you went to the Searchers, that's kind of a corny, not in a world, but any trailer in the 50s. If you went to the Searcher,
give me a 50s
she's talking
trailer.
about is like the 80s. The 80s they had
talking about the deal where the guy goes, one man alone.
Yeah, something really juicy.
Faced with the adversity of a short.
Okay, give me an 80s. Give me an 80s trailer.
I got it. It's got to be
Star Wars.
Rambo, maybe.
Star Wars.
No, Star Wars wasn't 80s.
We're thinking about the 80s. Rambo?
Let's see Rambo.
Let's see what
Altered
Rambo.
States.
Altered
States, yeah.
Here comes First Blood Part 2. Rambo the...
there you go.
Hold on.
Rambo.
The Rambo...
First Blood. Do the First Blood Part 1. I think that has a talking guy in the trailer. I could be so wrong, though.
Here we go. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Rambo 3.
Just do First Blood.
Okay, and here we go. It's not doing it yet. Nothing
Joined
yet.
Army 6 June 69. Accepted Special Forces. Helicopter and language qualified. Expert in light weapons and guerrilla warfare. Sylvester Stallone is back as Rambo. Rambo's the best combat vet I've ever seen. His mission, to locate American POW.
This isn't bad. This isn't bad.
That's what you were looking for, right?
Vietnam. Think you'll find someone? POWs? Doubtful. Come on, move it, move it! His orders, not to engage the enemy. He's got 36 hours to complete the mission and reach the extraction point. We're going down! You're not going anywhere. I'm telling you to abort. Double-crossed and left behind enemy lines.
It's going to be hard to top this.
You're the one who's making the mistake. Yeah, what mistake? Rambo. And now, he's getting out any way he can. Rambo. What most people call hell, he calls home. No man, no law, no war can stop him. Sylvester Stallone is back as Rambo. First Blood, Part 2.
Is that what you were looking for? Something like that, right?
What do y'all think? Good?
It was good.
Mr. Van
Well, today's trailers don't do that. Yeah. Today's trailers, they don't do that anymore.
Voiceover work on that was awesome. Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But today it's more visual. They do more visual, and I think, doing it more visual and having somebody else describe it to you is not as good. I mean, like if you did the trailer for The Searchers, for example, you'll see. I mean, it's not that effective, and it just isn't.
I bet I got a good one that'll trump that. Check it out. Check it out. It's only 1:40, 1 minute and 40 seconds.
His name is Sylvester Stallone. He's the star of a new film called Rocky. He's been described as tough, handsome, talented, sexy, sensitive, dynamic, brilliant. He's been compared to Nicholson, De Niro, and Brando, but he is Rocky. He's the man who could be loved by only one woman because somehow she gets beneath the pain. He's every nobody who ever needed somebody.
Rocky? Do you believe that America is the land of opportunity?
Yeah.
I'll break both your arms so they don't work for you!
He's every man who ever settled for something less.
What about my pride, Nick? At least you have pride! I ain't had no pride, I ain't enough! Nobody gets that! Nobody gets that!
Terrific. I mean, you could be a heartbreak. You walk down the street breaking hearts the way you're looking. Very sharp.
He's the man who never had a chance until now. Rocky. His whole life was 1,000,000 to 1 shot. His name is Sylvester Stallone, but you will always remember him as Rocky.
Now, all I need to hear is Lester to say, at a theater near you, coming soon.
At a theater near you, coming soon.
There you go. There, see?
But I'm going to tell you who the best, and I was trying to find a trailer from him, and then I realized that there are millions of them. Don LaFontaine is the greatest movie trailer announcer ever to have lived.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put him into a Google search, you will find he is the guy that did the One Man.
What did he do? Did he do any of them? Can you think of one?
I think he probably has. He has literally thousands of movie trailers under his belt.
That's the same voice. Yeah, that's that famous voice.
I bet we can't think one of them. What do you bet?
I bet you. I'm looking right now. Oh, here you go. Here's a Don LaFontaine tribute, King of Trailer voiceover. Hang on a minute. Let me see what.
It should have a list of like a list.
You know what that reminds me of? The Most Interesting Man Alive. The commercials. I love those.
I love those. Does he do that?
It sounds like him, or somebody trying to be like
hang
him.
on
I should
just a
say.
second. Let me give you a link, and I don't know if this. Yes, copy.
Well, just tell me one.
There you go. Here, I'm giving you one right now. I'm giving you a link right now.
Is it a trailer?
This is a tribute.
Oh, a tribute. Okay.
Here you go. It's a tribute to a lot of his movies. I just put the link in our deal, and then somebody can take that link and put it in the...
Let's see.
In a world, in the year 2017, in a time of tradition, in a city where anything can happen, in a war that isn't his, every day in New York City, on the Miami Police Force, in the Deep South, from the sewers of Gotham, from the rooftops of Gotham, above Gotham, within this skyscraper high above the city, in a town driven by competition, in a world that's powered by violence. It's Christmas Eve in L.A. On New Year's Eve of the last decade of the 20th century, detectives Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, Special Agent John Kruger, Harry Tasker, and New York cop John McClane. They're not just partners. They were three cops who had nothing in common. They are America's first line of defense. But no matter how much you love them, all that stands between a city and a disaster is a man, a reluctant soldier, an ex-con, the perfect enemy. They found him near a plane crash. What if you couldn't remember? The most deadly submarine ever built. Secrets have a way of coming back to haunt you. When ghosts start arriving by the boatload, it was the perfect crime. They thought they had it all figured out, but there was one thing they didn't plan on. Now, they're about to collide. One bullet at a time. They can't change course, but he doesn't have a choice. His loyalty is to a child, fighting for everything he holds dear. He's going to have to save her. The only thing more dangerous than what he knows is the end of a man's journey. He's back. For good, for justice, for freedom, for family, for keeps. The passion is real. They don't follow the rules. They make them. This summer, this fall, this Thanksgiving, but this Christmas, this holiday season, Academy Award winner Kevin Spacey, Antonio Banderas, Tom Hanks, Kim Basinger, Mel Gibson, Brad Pitt, Bruce Willis, Sean Connery, Robin Williams, Denzel Washington, Joe Pesci, Samuel L. Jackson, Ed Harris, Ed Harris, Ed Harris, Ed Harris, Ed Harris, and Ed Harris. The Long Hunt for Legends of the English Terminator Cousin, Part 3. Cruise Control. I'd like a can of peas, please.
That was excellent.
That guy, I just now realized, because see, he died. I remember when he died. That's been 4 or 5 years ago, and it was just that guy was always my hero.
That was excellent. That was what we needed to hear. Perfect, right?
Yeah.
Great pipes.
Yeah, they said that he did over. I just read something. I didn't go to the site, but they said he did over 5,000 movie trailers.
5,000. Good Lord.
Yes.
He was he was a voiceover actor.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think there's a Wikipedia page on him. Oh yeah, he died in 2008. There you go.
I was a member of a voiceover website called voices123.com. Have you ever done voiceover work, Lester?
I have voiceover work.
I have too. I got some pretty good gigs off of that thing, and I've been told that at Voices123 you can still find my what do you call it? My thingamabobby.
Portfolio.
No, my
like your sound checks.
My sound checks, yeah.
Yeah, your air checks, whatever. Yeah.
I imagine you do great voiceover, Debbie.
Yeah. You know, guys, I'm going to bed. They actually have a movie. I'll end on this. Oh, Jewish producers coming in. They actually have a movie about female voiceover artist called In a World, and how women are not picked to do voiceovers for movies.
Here's somebody new, Jimmy Jack. Who is this?
How are you?
Hi, who are you?
I am fine.
Who is this?
I'm Debi.
What is he saying?
I don't know.
Well, thank you for the call. We'll see you around. I don't know who that was.
Sorry, dude, we couldn't understand
Who was
you.
that? Does anybody know that person?
Okay.
Hi, Jewish producer. How are you?
I'm fine. JP, what's up?
Not too much. How's it going, Lester?
You
Going
sound
good,
like you're
going
talking from on a walkie-talkie or something.
Come on in, teddy bear. Get loud and clear.
Boy.
Coming in loud and strong.
It sounds like you're on a tin can. I swear we're on the other side of the string.
It sounds okay. I mean, if that's the way you want to be heard. How did your show go, dear?
It went good. We're tweaking certain things. But
Twerking? You're twerking and tweaking.
Twerking.
Definitely works. How do you feel, Mr. Midnight?
I felt it went all right. It went pretty good.
Overall, forget about the content, but the overall ability there is it's great. We can pretty much do whatever you want right now.
I just want to tell you, I did enjoy the show. I was there from the beginning through, and I really did enjoy it. Just want to say thanks, guys.
Oh, here's my little thing, my demo. Let's take a listen. It's going to be traffic, Chevy, and something in surf shop is what it says.
Ready for some fun in the sun? Not without our oversized beach towels. Scott's Surf Shop has everything to cover you at the beach, including swimming apparel, sunblock, scuba gear, flip-flops, and our great oversized beach towels. They're made with shake-away technology to make sure you leave the beach at the beach. Before you drive away to your cottage, stop by Scott's Surf Shop to start your summer off right.
Located in the gated community of Chevian Lake, close to Montgomery Airport, this fantastic rental home is perfect for the outdoorsy nature lover. Features include a natural gas fireplace, tiered floor design, and a lovely all-season sunroom perfect for bird watchers. Imagine waking up every morning in your master bedroom to a glorious Chevian Lake sunrise. I think I had some silence right here before the next one comes on, or the last one. I messed it up, I think. Yep.
Bob and Brad, this is Shoe Turn Laverne up here in Chopper 4. Traffic is brought to us today by the friendly folks over at the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Anyway, so there you go. They wanted just a 1-minute thing, and my God, my picture is so young. You should see me. And this was 2005, I guess. I look like a kid.
That was pretty damn good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. That's funny. How funny. Oh, my God.
I like when you leave the beach at the beach.
Our shake-away towels. Hey, I got a lot of work over there. I really did. Yeah.
Very pro. Very pro. I love that.
That was good shit. Hey, guys, I got to get to bed, so I'll talk to you guys later on.
Good show tonight, man. Thank you.
Good night, buddy. Good night.
Good night, Lester. Reverend Pineapple. Yeah.
Reverend
Debi.
Pineapple. Good night, Mr. Midnight Movie. We love you.
All right, guys. Take care now.
All right. Sweet dreams.
That reminds me, I gotta switch back to Jewish producer.
What was y'all's show about? I haven't heard anything about it. Stabby McHook said you talked about bodily fluids.
A lot of them.
We talked, really the show was titled, Katie D, what did it, Steve Rush, do you remember the title? It was pretty grotesque, in fact.
I could find it really quick.
I got it here. It's Katie D's Water Broke.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Y'all look at my picture on Skype, and I just changed it to the picture that I had on voices123.com. Look at me. Look how young I look.
Where are you, honey?
Can y'all see it on Skype?
Oh, Skype now. Oh my God, yeah.
Look at that.
There you are.
How
You are.
funny. Oh my God.
She looks like she's 18-year-old Britney Spears.
I have no makeup on.
Britney Spears look going, for sure.
I had no makeup on at all. I mean,
Are you guys seeing Britney Spears in that picture? Or
I
no?
barely wear makeup to begin with. That's so funny.
Britney Spears looking, you probably don't have makeup on because you look like you're suntanned.
No, I have none. This was they had to take it. It had to be it had to be a picture that was taken like flash on the webcam.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow, okay.
That's
So
weird.
they didn't do a head pro shot for you on that one, huh? All right.
Well, it says voices123.com right there in the corner.
I see something like that, yeah.
That is so weird. So anyway, that's funny. I just wanted to show y'all that.
Weird. Oh my God.
You should totally keep that forever.
I wonder who the Jim Jack was. The Jim Jack guy that called in.
I don't know who that cat was. I'm going to look him up on the internet.
Well, I don't think you'll find it.
Sounded like a young kid. I heard a dog barking in the background, too. Did you hear that or no?
Shout out to my son.
Is that your son that called in?
No, our son is
Josh
Peterson.
Sammy McCuggs is getting on me for choices, but we all make choices, and it's gone on the Andy Bong show. I think I may have gone on the Andy Bong show for the last night. We were on Chi Watch. I won't get into that, but I hope Chi is okay. If you're out there, Chi, 3-year-old Korean boy.
What are you on, brother?
It gets through from there. Actually, nothing, Steve. And I know I just watched a great movie, though. I watched Blue Jasmine. Has anybody had the opportunity to see that movie?
No, I haven't.
It's up for the Oscars, right?
That's true. You got to see it. This is a great movie. Yeah, this is a movie that's up for in the Oscars. This movie should win. I mean, wish Mr. Midnight Movie get off the air. The Best Actress award should definitely go to this movie.
Jewish producer, you got to hear your audio. Listen, I got the playback ready for you. Everybody be real quiet and listen. Okay?
Yeah. Yes. Okay, go ahead, Debbie.
Okay, quiet on the set.
Show for the last. Last night we were on Chi Watch. I won't get into that, but I hope Chi is okay. If you're out there, Chi, 3-year-old Korean boy.
What are you on, brother?
It gets through from there. Actually, nothing, Steve.
See what I mean about it sounds like you're on like a walkie-talkie effect? It's kind of cool. It's really loud. I like it, but...
I turned up the mic volume, but I could probably get off the mic a little bit. Is that sound a little better?
If you get back off the mic, you'd be okay, I think.
Yeah, I'm having a tough time gauging exactly what I'm putting into the computer here. So.
It's a little...
It's over-modding, definitely.
I think is that over-modding? Is that right? Lester would know. Is that over-modding?
It sounds like you've got a real tinny effect, and you are over-modding just a little bit, pal.
Oh, all right, well...
Wait a minute. You almost sounded better right there.
He backed up.
Okay. Well, I backed up, but I'm also working.
Does
that sound a little better?
Yeah, the tin will still be there, but the over-modding went away, so you're good there.
Can you put any bass on you? What was that?
I have some bassy belch.
It's a burp.
Okay, here's how you sound now. And replay.
Wait a minute. You almost sounded better right there.
He backed up.
Okay. Well, I backed up, but I'm also working. That's a little better.
Yeah, the tin will still be there, but the over-modding went away, so you're good there.
Can you put any bass on you? What was that?
I have some bassy belch.
You boys.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, better. It was just a little bit too aggressive, I guess you could call it. But I just want everybody to sound great. Excuse me. So you like that movie, huh? Nobody has even tried to nominate that. I mean, tried to vote on that one or pick that one.
What is that movie about, JP?
Well, it's a loosely based. It's a Woody Allen film, and it's loosely based on Oh, God. What's that guy's name? The New York stockbroker that screwed over everybody.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Okay. I didn't know that that's what that was about. I made an assumption on the name that it was not even to do with that. Wow. Then I do want to watch that movie.
I agree.
It sounds like the Wolf of Wall Street or something. No.
Yeah, about what's his name that stole all the money. They just sent him off. What's his name? Bernie.
Yes, Bernie. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Madoff.
We got some
Madoff with
bad,
everybody's money.
I got some bad background noise somewhere.
That's coming from JP. Because I think when he backed up, now it's just picking up everything in the room.
I'm muted.
He's just unmuted. We can hear him.
I can hear it, but that's not coming from me, is it?
It's a pretty loud roar.
I'm going to mute me and tell me what
No, it's not you. I think it's JP.
Okay.
I'm going to temporarily hang up on JP and see if it goes away. Then I'm going to pick him back up. Watch. It's so quiet. See, it was JP.
Here's your answer, young lady.
It was JP.
JP rocks.
He has to call back in. I don't know how to do him. I didn't eject him. Just pick back up, JP. Bless his heart. He's going to have to adjust something. I don't know what to tell him to adjust.
He's way too skinny, and he's just over-modding when he goes into that mic.
Yeah, he's family. Let me pull him back in and make sure he's
definitely.
okay. Let me see if he's all right. I don't want him to think we threw him off. I was trying to see if it was him. So, what's his name? He's got a weird name. Starts with an R.
Reverend Bottled Pineapple.
Hold on. Where'd you go? Where is he? I'm trying to find him now. I think he just changed his name right in the middle of this. Reverend.
He just chatted in the chat room on Skype.
Okay, his name is... I don't see him on my R's. I don't see him. He's not on my list.
Want me to try to pull him in?
Yeah, you can do that, please. Oh, here he is. I got him. I'm sorry, Steve.
You got him already? Okay.
All right, I'm back again.
Hi. It was you, Angel.
You know, I'm going to tell you what it sounds like to me. It sounds like to me you are thinking you're on a microphone, but you're instead on your laptop microphone. I may be wrong about that.
It sounds like that. It sounds like he's trying to pick up the entire room.
Yeah, I think if he goes to tools and changes his input.
Yeah, up at the top, are you on your board? If you're on your board, Sweet Pea, up at the top, turn your gain down. Your gain is too high. Up at the very top of your vertical buttons, up at the very, turn that one down.
Oh, is he on a board?
I think he was. I know he was earlier. We can't hear you at all now, JP, so turn your gain down or something. We can hear you moving around in the room, but we don't hear your voice.
I'm going to go get me some wonderful coffee, and I'll be... Oh, that was good. Whatever happened.
Nice. Did you do it? That was great.
He's not talking, though. JP, you there, bro?
Back. Have you?
Yeah, you did it. Did you turn that gain down? I can hear him singing.
Yeah, I guess my main mixer was way up.
There you go. Now turn your slider up, okay? Not the gain up at the top. Leave that down.
Slider.
Okay, you don't have a slider? Really? Okay.
I don't have a slider.
Do you have a knob or something on well, can you tell me which Behringer you're on, dear? He's looking right now.
Yeah, like 16, I don't even know. Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
You'll figure it out. It just takes time, man. It just takes time.
I got on a call with him earlier and was trying to get it set up with him. I needed to know what one he was on so I could look it up. I don't know what to tell him what to do.
Exactly.
Hang on.
Go ahead, Les.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Go get some coffee.
We got you.
No, I was going to belch.
Oh.
I lost it Well,
wait. You had time enough to say hold on?
Yeah, I did. And when I did that, it was gone.
I could probably outdo all three of y'all if I drank some of my
Sprite.
my Arm and Hammer baking soda. It's horrible. It's amazing. Did you
come
figure
up
it out?
Foghorn stuff, right?
Oh wow, it's horrible. Did you figure it out, a Jewish producer? I don't hear the boy anymore. Yeah, we're here.
Oh, okay. So
Much
I'm not
better.
sure what you want me to. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's just, am I still a little low though?
Little tinny.
I'm low.
So if you have a tone knob, turn the tone to the left. If you turn it to the left, it's going to give you bass. If you turn it to the right, it's going to give you treble.
Turn them all to 12 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Fix everything at 12 o'clock here. How's that sound?
Still tinny, but better.
You need a microphone, Angel. Do you have a microphone? So you've got the board. I can't figure. I think you
microphone.
Do what, dear?
I'm using a microphone.
Okay, so you've got it running out of the board on the output back there. Well, we'll figure it out tomorrow. We've got you with us, and that's all that matters. Now, why do you say Jimmy Jack is a fruit sack?
That's very poetic, Deb.
Jack is a fruit sack.
Do we know this person? Who is he?
No, I don't know.
I don't either.
You just felt like saying something vile?
Oh, okay. All right. I can handle that.
My fingers, they start to tingle if I don't type something.
Exactly.
Once in a while.
Yeah, I know.
I sit in the chat room with him, and when I'm in a chat room with him, I don't even say anything. Because I know, then I let him attack everybody else.
Yeah.
Hire Debbie. Just click here. Yeah, I got a lot. It's a pretty big site, actually. But
It's a cute picture. You said that was in 05?
06.
Okay, because you look like you're 18 years old. I swear that's Britney Spears' first album cover.
I know, but everybody tells me that I get it from my father. I saw a girlfriend not too long ago that hadn't seen me in like 10 years, and she goes, "Debbie, you haven't aged one day," and I'm like, "Really?" Really?
You jealous
you
bitch.
have. You look like you're your grandmother. I'm joking.
You look like you're 86.
Oh, she did. She just looked horrible, but whatever.
I'm not going to talk about me. I'm just saying my friends say the same thing to me when I meet with them. They're like, they got beer bellies and they're out of shape and they're just like aged and they're bald and they're like, dude, you look damn like you did in the day. I'm like, what do you say to the person that doesn't?
I'll tell you how to handle that. I ran into somebody that I knew 150 years ago, and he said, "Man, you got all your hair." And I said, "Well, you don't." I don't know what made me say that. But anyway, we got to talk about it. This guy had turned into a big old tub of lard, and he'd lost, and I really wasn't trying to make him feel bad. And I had to try to play it off and all that sort of stuff. But I get that.
Yeah. My cousins tell me that I refuse to age.
Well, now, what happened is the other night, me and Jewish producer adopted Josh Peterson as our son. So he is actually JP's son, and he's my son.
Right. And what I heard from Angela Truth is that she's now, using that as her newest thing. Like, go over to see your wife. Go to your wife's show.
Are you serious? I'm not mad at Loud Radio. I love you, Loud Radio. You're our new super duper DJ.
Loud Radio coming in strong.
Loud Radio for the win. Are you kidding me? We love you.
Loud Radio is straight up cool. What's wrong? Who has an issue with him?
Josh said Stabby is a hater.
I'm big on Loud Radio.
So am I.
I like him.
I
haven't ever heard it, so I guess I'll check it out.
Check it out. It's groovy.
Out because of Steve and Debbie.
Mm-hmm. Now, Stabby says that's Lord Stabby to you, Josh. And then Steve says, "Hi, Loud. Hey, Steve. Is Debbie mad at me or something?" "No." "Okay. Where's Jewish producer, that nut gobbler?" says Stabby McHugs. "He was just slumming it with BTG." "Is Jewish producer they call JP?" says Loud Radio. "Yep," says Josh. "No, he's not on the call," Steve says. "Oh, okay," says Loud Radio. "Is JP here?" says Loud. "Not yet, Loud," says Josh. "Oink, oink, oink, oink," says Paul Dembski. So, hey, Paul, says Josh. Okay, Josh. Paul says, hey, Josh, how's it going? Jewish producer goes, son, I want to warn you. There are people on Spreaker who will try to rape you. Be careful, son. Josh goes, I'm doing good. Are you on Skype? And I added you on Skype, and you have to add me back, Daddy. Stabby goes, Josh, if you went camping and you woke up with a sore ass, would you tell anyone? And Jewish producer says, my Skype is broken. And then Josh goes, it's okay, Daddy. And then Paul Dembski says, done, Josh. I think it's Angela, says Loud Radio. Okay, thanks, Paul. JP, if you were calling Josh your son, you're doing shows with Andy Bong, dude. Mr. Midnight Movie and Jewish producers, worst microphones on Spreaker. Take the microphone out of your nose, says Stabby. Was that racist? And then Steve laughed. And then Stabby goes, Stabby goes, ha ha ha, a burp replay. Donate to buy Mr. Midnight Movie and JP a new microphone and maybe an Audio for Dummies book. Get a copy for Debbie, too. What?
What? Shame on you.
Debbie knows her shit.
For someone who spends so much time being heard, JP cheapens audio equipment. It's shameful. No investment in his hobby. Stabby says, Debbie sounds great. Lester sounds fine. But he said it's just a lower quality mic. Even Steve sounds pretty good. Crap, it almost all sounds normal. But there is feedback. I don't take time, Jewish producer is a noob and deserves to be ridiculed. You fail, sir. You produce nothing but bad audio.
Reap. And farts.
Loud Radio says, and a $5 mic. And Jewish producer goes, fuck you, you fucking ape. It was $3 at a garage sale. That
wasn't at Loud Radio. That was actually at Stabby.
Stabby goes, it sucks and you suck for using it. He says you sound like ass.
Wow.
He's probably right. I probably shouldn't be on the air tonight.
No, they're actually good friends.
Dude, you'll figure out the mix and it'll be okay.
Y'all are messes. Y'all are funny people. Funny people. Guy Shea was just nutsoid tonight.
Was he? What did he cover?
Oh, my God. I got in on the last of it, so I didn't get a chance to even hear it.
He was off the chain, Mr. Lester.
I was gone all day, so I didn't get a chance to hear any of it. I got in at the last. I heard something about a hairy nipple in prison, and that's really all I heard.
I was gone all day yesterday. I wasn't gone all day today. I was home most of the day today. But let's take a listen, should we? Let's listen to a couple of minutes of Guy Shea's DJ Bad Guy. And here we go. Hold your ears. Get the kids off the street.
The following program is DJ Bad Guy. It's not meant for little brats under the age of 18 or those with mental conditions. Come on in anyway.
I love the laugh.
DJ Bad Guy, come on in.
In 4 bathrooms that we have in this shithole bungalow. I'm going to take you through each bathtub. I'm going to invite you into the master bedroom bathtub, and I don't give a fuck if it's clean or not. That's how little I care. I'm going to allow you to bring your cell phones to take pictures, and I'm going to step on a...
Have y'all seen his picture on his most recent show? It's hysterical.
No, I haven't even seen that. I haven't seen anything. I've been really out of contact.
It's adorable. He's dressed in a black hoodie with black sunglasses. He's got his fist up to the camera, like he's going, "Come on, man!" Like he's like going to beat us up or something. It's a really cute picture.
Guy's pretty creative with his little show icons.
He is. He's a creative guy all the way around.
And
he really is.
His toboggan says, "Support your local outlaws."
Well,
he's a mess.
His toboggan.
Yeah, he goes right around here. He starts being funny.
My destination. I decide what's bad. I decide what's good. I decide who success is given to. I decide who fails. I am Spreaker. I don't ask their permission. They ask me. If I don't want your show here, at least. We all know that by now. They say, "Thank you, sir." That's all they do. I think we've all learned that now, but that's besides the point. The point is this. You will not pick on Andy Bong. He is now under the absolute protection of the bosses. If you pick on him, you pick on me. If you pick on me, you pick on us. If you pick on us, well, I hope you like swamps. But remember this, alligator shit doesn't contain any DNA.
God.
And there you go. That's our words of wisdom from DJ Bad Guy from his show tonight, Speaks 2.0. Oh, he's a mess.
I literally cannot listen to that show without cracking up at every other freaking word because he doesn't give a fuck. And that's the whole theme of it. You know, he doesn't care, and he's telling you, listen, I don't give a shit what it sounds like or what I say.
Well, some of the songs he played tonight were Love Stinks, Cannibal, he played Son of a Preacher Man, he played Jaded, he played Jump Jump by Busta Rhymes, and I loved the Busta Rhymes. Let's listen to this for a second.
Jumping, jump, bitch, jump, 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 jump. Don't this shit, nigga wanna jump, do it.
Hot shit out your trunk. Mommy going crazy, she probably drunk. It's your boy in the club trying to have some fun. Stunner squad, you know who we are. We don't buy drinks, we buy the bar. 20 deep in the club.
He comes on part-time and he goes, my grandchildren are over here dancing to this.
Yeah. That isn't baby powder.
Yes, that's what he said. He was really off the chain tonight.
That's what he does, man. He does it so good, too.
He is a mess. He is a mess.
Well, he wasn't feeling good today. I knew that.
Yeah, he kept saying that, and I thought he was serious, too, so I hope he's asleep right now.
Well, in fact, when I got in and I saw that he was on, I sent him this message. Let me find it. I sent him this message. It says, thanks, asshole, for letting me know you were going to broadcast tonight. So, there you go.
I didn't know he was on either. I didn't know. I went over to the news guy's show, and somebody had mentioned the guy was on, so.
Who was he talking? The news guy was talking to somebody that I could barely understand.
He said it was a real person. It was some lady that had lost one leg or something. I couldn't hear her.
That's what I'm saying. Like I could only.
Paul McCartney's ex-wife.
It was actually somebody from the UK, but I don't think it was her.
No,
she's a vocalist. She's a singer. Isn't that what I got? Parts of it.
He's got me hooked up with somebody to interview this coming. I think Tuesday night. Some author of a book. So yeah, good times. So there you go. Don't forget to listen to the DJ Bad Guy Show on Spreaker.com. What was that?
That was somebody getting a call.
Doo-doo. It wasn't me. It sounded like it was something on the computer here. Doo-doo.
Is it me? Nobody likes me.
Maybe Spreaker going, we heard the N-word.
Sounded like a Facebook post.
It did sound like a Facebook.
My Facebook's not open, but maybe it was a Skype something. No.
He's 100% right, though. That was a Facebook pop. Yep.
Nothing here, Mr. Me.
So you guys know all that stuff. I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing.
You know more than you think.
You know something? Victor said that was an excellent Godfather impersonation. So
I think so, too.
It's pretty good.
What one?
Yeah.
Let it rip. Give us some Godfather.
Let me tell you something, Debbie. I don't do what you tell me to do. I do what I need to do. I do it my way.
I don't know. That's all I do.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
That is really pretty good.
JP's over there turning knobs like a madman. He's probably been talking to us the whole time. We can't hear him.
I think he would have chatted by now. There he is. Say something, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm going to shut down Facebook so I don't get any more of those bleeps and bloops.
See,
that's right, because he's working off a board now. We hear everything on his computer, too.
Oh.
The rude guy.
Oh.
So if
I'm the rude guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to be... Is there any way to shut that down? Like, how do I...
You have to kill your noises on Facebook notifications.
No, but, I mean, just in general, I got bleeps and bloops all over the place.
Now y'all see what happens when we go... When y'all hear a message from Josh Peterson, I'll turn that on. everybody loves that. They actually will send me a message just to hear their name over the show. Sometimes it's hysterical.
Really?
Really? They will.
That's fucking sad. I want to hear myself on Debbie Daily Show, so I'm going to call her so that way my name gets brought up.
Okay, it's turned on. So somebody give it a test. Somebody send me a message. Hold on. Let's see.
On what? On your
on Skype. On Skype.
Oh, let me make a move
from
here.
Steve Rush.
Oh, try it again. Lester accidentally talked over it. Try it again, Steve.
Sorry about
Message from Steve Rush.
There you go. See? Now it's
Message from Steve Rush.
Here we go now.
Message from Steve.
Thank
Message
you.
from
Thank
Steve
you,
Rush.
guys. Guys, stop it.
It is addicting and very self-promoting.
Message from Lester Live.
Oh, here we go. Now here we go.
I just had to get in there once.
Hey, I don't blame you, brother. I would have done the same thing. How about you?
Mm-hmm.
Message from.
Why isn't it reading that one?
It's too long.
How funny. It just says, oh, I know why. Because that is a current message. I didn't change that one right. It just says message from blank. Message in recent.
I wish I read the message so we could do dirty stuff.
I have to put, hold on, I have to fix it. Y'all don't have this on y'all's thingamabobby?
I don't.
I don't know. I've never looked for my thingamabobby.
You should. It's probably there.
I know I have a thingamabobby, just haven't used it in a while.
Okay, now, try that again. JP. I want to see if I fixed it.
Message from.
Poor JP.
Wait. He has no microphone. He has no voice, and he can't be heard on other people's computers.
I know, it's because you're not over in our private chat. Get out of this call chat. It won't do it in the call chat. You have to give me one over here in the.
Well, that's where he was putting it. Dumb.
The one where you said, "Hi, Debbie, you're hot." Over here.
Message from.
Well, I'll be damned. It won't say from Jewish producer.
Say my name.
I wonder why.
He's putting it in all kinds of weird places, too.
Message from.
That is so funny. Listen.
Message from. Message from.
Stop it. He's putting fuck, dick.
Message from Steve Rush.
That is so weird. I wonder. That is weird. I wonder why.
I have an announcement from the Discordian world. There's going to be. Has anybody here read the book Illuminatus?
No, I have not.
Steve?
No, I want to though.
Lester?
No, sir.
Lester?
All right. Well, here's your chance, suckers.
All right, mother.
It's an online group read of Illuminatus, and it starts Monday. And,
we're
going about 10 pages a week about. And it's an online form for Illuminatus. I'll throw the link in there. It's going to be pretty interesting. This is a great book full. You won't believe it. You've got to read it. You've got to read it, A. B, if you want to get a good start on it, I would recommend doing something like a group read, because that's where you really get into the details of the book, which are too numerous to really get the first. I've read it twice. I mean, I still have gotten. I feel like I'm about 10 to 20, maybe 30% of the way to getting all the references down.
Well, now, Lester and I are currently reading a book, or at least I am. I sent him a copy of the book.
Oh.
It's called, let me see if y'all have ever heard of this book. It's called, what is the name of that book, Lester? Celtic Brony sent a copy to me.
I haven't. I was going to try to start on that tomorrow. I know that sounds like a big cop-out, but I really was. I've just been so busy.
Celtic Brony sent it to me. It's called The Pillars of Tubal Cain.
Yes.
And it's a lot like what Jewish Producer's talking about.
Pillars of, what is it?
The Pillars of Tubal Cain. Tubalcaine. 2 words. The Pillars, Pillars, of Tubal Cain. And it looks like an amazing read. It's all about stuff Stabby would like the real...
Well, forget Stabby. Church and Stabby don't mix. But what is it about an alternative reality, or?
Mm-hmm. It's sort of like what really happened that the Bible left out. Like the real story of this and that. And it has all this Illuminati stuff in it, so. Yeah. Looks pretty good to me.
And so that JP, the name of this book you're talking about is what?
It's called Illuminatus. It was written by a great author named Robert Anton Wilson, and it's a cult classic. It was written in the 70s.
Okay.
Now, where can we join this online read?
Well, I put a link in there.
In the chat.
In the Skype chat. I don't see it.
I got it. I'll put
It's
it in
actually
the...
a press. There's sort of like a press release that I'm trying to find the exactly where the
message from.
Oh, it did Steve too.
No,
Okay.
I put it in the chat.
No, but
'Cause
you
it's-
didn't. It didn't say Steve Rush. It just said message from.
I wonder it's because I peeled his chat.
I don't know.
I'm scared. I see white people. Remember that movie? No, forget it. Never mind.
Raw illumination. Okay. You know what I've been wanting to do? Tell me if y'all think this is a good idea. I was wanting to find a website, like a blog somewhere, and start a story and do a few paragraphs, and then the next person take over, and then the next person take over, and
You
the next,
mentioned that before, yeah.
and then the next person take over. I've always wanted to do that.
and then the last person who writes the end gets to run away with the whole script and you make all the money.
Well,
there you go. That's right.
But don't you think that would be interesting to look at the different styles and what you make it up as you go?
Different approaches. Yeah, absolutely. That would be really cool.
Would y'all do that?
I would do that. I don't normally like to do stuff like that, but I would do that.
Participate in so I've done similar projects. I'd do that.
I think it would be fun to start off, she was alone in the wilderness, and just start off with some wild story and then have somebody pick up the next chapter. Maybe do a chapter each or something.
Yeah, maybe a paragraph. Maybe a paragraph to a paragraph to a paragraph. I like that idea. That's really cool. It's really interactive too. What if we get the chat room involved?
I think it would be great.
It would be hard to do, but I think it would be interesting.
I'll do that. I could do it maybe on debidaily.blogspot.com, whatever my thing is, .com, my blog.
Illuminatus, this book I'm talking about, actually began as sort of a running gag or a joke between two authors. So Robert Anton Wilson and this guy, Robert Shea, were basically, they were both editors for Playboy magazine, and this was in the late 60s. And they'd, gone through a big heavy phase in their life, and were kind of winding that down and became drinking buddies, and they were often at this Chicago bar. And while in the bar, they started throwing around conspiracy theories and mainly talking about how, Kennedy assassination. And they came up with some very interesting theories about it, and they just started kicking around this idea back and forth until they came up with this concept, and they ended up publishing it as Illuminatus.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
It is. It's a great story.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, last night I read a story. I don't know if you were listening, JP, but I was reading a story about a teacher, a substitute teacher that got busted for teaching conspiracy theories in a class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got in trouble for doing that. I didn't lose my job over it. I got warned, but I was.
Well, we were teaching one time. I was teaching one time about the Kennedy assassination. They were actually on that in this history class that I was substitute teaching in, and I told them that I didn't know, but I was pretty sure that Mr. Kennedy, the father, had actually. Rumor had it that he had paid $25 to everybody in South Carolina to vote for John F. Kennedy. Have you ever heard of that?
No, but I can believe that.
Yeah, and I told them that, but nobody ever even said anything about it.
Well, the old man Kennedy, he went and cut a deal with Sam Giancana to grab the Teamsters, and the Teamsters is really what pulled because that was a really close election. And old man Kennedy, I don't think there was anything that he would not do. Because he had groomed his older son who had gotten killed in the war. Joe was groomed to be what John F. Kennedy became.
Really? I didn't
Yes.
know that. I
Yes.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Do you think that the CIA murdered Marilyn Monroe because she knew too much?
Well, I think there was something pretty hanky-panky going on there. But I mean, she was banging both brothers, right?
But supposedly she knew secrets about the Bay of Pigs and stuff.
Well, I'm sure she did.
She was laying in bed with those guys talking.
As she's strapping all that her do-goody on them. She said, yeah, what do you think about this?
Yeah, exactly. when men are most vulnerable.
Jack, what do you think about the Bay of Pigs, Jack? You know?
Yeah, something.
Wow.
Yeah. I have my own theory about who killed Kennedy.
I know. I do too. I want to hear what do you think?
I think personally that Carlos Marcellos, who was head of the mob in Louisiana, had a whole lot to do with that. And in fact, if you look up Carlos Marcellos, or Marcello, however how you pronounce it, anyway, if you look that up and put in JFK, you'll see all the theories about that. And I believe that because I actually know somebody, and one of these days I'm going to have him on. He's an old, retired guy that was really close to Marcello and all of those people, Clay Shaw and all of those people out there. So I really think that Carlos Marcello, as much as he hated the Kennedys, I really think he had a whole lot to do with it.
Do you believe that what's his name was a lone gunman? Connolly? I mean, not Connolly.
Oswald?
Do you think he was a lone gunman?
No.
Do you think the driver of the limousine was involved?
I don't know, but I if you ever want to see a really good movie, and apparently it's so old, it was a movie back in like the early 70s called Executive Action, and that movie indicated that the Speaker of the House, Carl Albert, had a big hand. Carl Albert at the time had a big hand in doing that because Jack Kennedy had intended on pulling us out of Vietnam.
Right, I knew about that.
And Chrysler came in and said, "Whoa, now look, we make some money on cars, but we make our big money on tank contracts. Mm-hmm. So this isn't going to fucking happen." So they told him, "You handle it."
You know, if y'all knew how shady this government is.
It is.
Man.
It is.
You know what? If you ever... You like Kevin's... what's his name?
Love him.
Kevin. Okay. Have you ever seen the show House of Cards?
No.
You should watch that show. The first 2 seasons are already up and whatever. That is a Netflix-produced show. And I'm telling you, if you watch that series... I believe the government is exactly like that.
It's pretty shady. I'll tell you what, my sister-in-law, Victor's sister, went to work for Clinton, and she was nominated and she was selected for Clinton's cabinet as the director of the Office of Intergovernmental Affairs. Her office was 5 doors down from Hillary Clinton's office. And
really?
She, after just 6, 7, 8 months, had Mr. Victor's father drive up there and pick her up, and she resigned because she was afraid of it. She said it was the most horrible situation the most cutthroat thing she'd ever been around in her life. She worked actually in the White House. And
really?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's when that guy got mysteriously killed.
Vince Foster.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he got killed, and then after he died, he walked 10 miles, and his body was found somewhere else.
I don't know, but she quit, and that was a big deal for her to do.
Yeah. Well,
that was an extremely weird death, though.
Yes, it was. There was some people I know in Little Rock. And there was, you remember when the Jennifer Flowers thing came out about him banging her?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Well, there was a woman that I knew in Little Rock, and I dated this gal for a while, and it was kind of a long-distance thing. I would go up there and stay for 5 or 6 days, and she would come down here and stay for 5 or 6 days, but she worked for Arkansas Power and Light. and there was a gal that worked there, and she was like an executive assistant to one of the VPs. Well, this other gal was like an executive assistant, which we all know that an executive assistant is a name to a well accomplished secretary of sorts, right?
Right.
Okay. So all this stuff was coming out about Jennifer Flowers. I'm looking out my windows now, making sure that the black SUVs aren't driving.
I see you. No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, anyway, yeah. Well, anyway, so this gal that I dated, she was good friends with this other gal, and the gal had confided in her that she had been banging Clinton as well. And she didn't know what to do. She had already contacted them, and apparently Clinton said, look, somebody will be coming to see you, and blah, 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 blah. This girl went from an executive vice president, went from an executive assistant to a not a senior, but she was promoted to a vice president's job.
Wow.
in one day.
For hush money.
You bet your ass.
Wow.
Yeah, true story.
He was pretty sleazy. I can't imagine that.
I liked him, though.
I can't imagine Hillary Clinton stayed with him. She publicly made a fool out of herself. I mean, finding out in a private sector that your husband's done something is one thing, but for everybody in the nation to know it and to stay with the guy.
Yeah. Well, they're a team of. All I can say about that is we don't know what kind of an arrangement that they had. Because Bill didn't just start fucking around just once. I mean, this is something I would think
just got caught.
Yeah, and it all came out when he decided to run for president, and who knows what Willard? Who knows what?
Why did
Hillary,
they bash Herman Cain so bad for it?
Do what?
Why did they bash Herman Cain so bad for it?
Well, that's. I guess that's just kind of the nature of the beast.
He was going to be a good president, I thought.
Yeah.
Man, Herman Cain.
Herman Cain. He just had a problem with his mouth, I think. Didn't he?
No, he got busted having the affair with those women came forward.
No, I knew that, but I mean, he should have just shut up and let his people handle it.
Romney. Oh, you're right. Romney. They said that Romney did all that dirty dealing, dirty digging, whatever. I knew a bunch about that because of Ghost.
Yeah.
Ghost was into my man Herman Sugarcane. He'd call him every day, and then he was so depressed the day he dropped out of the race.
Yeah. I didn't know. I know that I put money on Obama simply because he was black.
Yep, and that's not a racial slur. That's just a fact. I just knew
that is a fact.
From.
Who is
I don't know why I did that, but anyway, read it.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. I will do that.
That's cool.
Message from Jewish producer.
His name's coming up and mine isn't.
Here he goes.
What happened there?
Thought I'd check it out.
Oh, you fixed it, and you broke mine.
I didn't fix anything. I just tried it.
Oh, well, it works good.
Angela Truth, get out of my goddamn chat room, you piece of shit. Get lost. Stay out of there, you piece of crap. She's in there spamming my chat room with Goofy Bones coming on, blah, 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 blah. What a hater. I just banned her.
Snooze. It's snooze.
Snooze there.
Oh, you kids are too much fun. I love you all.
Yes, I am. Loud Radio, what's up? What does this guy Loud Radio want? What do you want?
He's a good guy. Leave him alone. Don't pick on him. I like that guy.
It's another 15-year-old you picked up?
No, he's a really cool dude. Does a good show. Plays a lot of really good rock and roll.
Josh,
shit.
Daddy and I would like to ask you something, Pumpkin. Why didn't you report that from the chat? The last report come at 12:20 goes, the chat is going great, Mommy. And then, look, there's an absolute monster in there, and he doesn't even report that. Is he still there? Is Josh still in the chat?
I think his head is on a keyboard to sleep. Can I fire my own son?
Hold on, y'all both talked over each other. What did he say, or what y'all say? What?
Sorry, Steve.
No, what did you say, Jewish producer?
No, I said I want to fire my own son.
Josh. He's usually he's the chat room moderator.
I think he fell asleep, but he just put in there, "Good job, mommy."
Good job, mommy.
He's so cute.
This is starting to sound a little weird. You guys
no shit, right?
I just want you guys to know that.
All right. We're cute, though. We're cute.
I know.
We're cute, though.
A little bit creepy, a little bit rock and roll.
Yeah.
I said something funny in Guy's chat room I said, I'm going to marry Lester or something like that. And he said something funny back. I forgot now what it was. Something about y'all are going to have an 8-pound baby or something. I forgot what it was. I don't know why he said that. I thought, what?
That's weird.
What? Yeah. That came out of left field.
I didn't see that one. Remember that when it... Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
like Miss Minutman goes, yeah.
Yeah.
The chat was going so fast, though, at one point, I couldn't read it.
Yeah.
I honestly like the way Mr. Midnight Movie does that. If he's talking, he will stop, and somebody will say something, he'll go, yeah, okay, and then blah. Yeah.
You know what I love what he says, like I was saying, when he wasn't saying. He always goes, well, it's like I was saying. He's so cute. He's just adorable.
He is absolutely great to have on a panel because he knows when to mute himself. He knows not when to talk. He waits till he's spoken.
Message
and he has a good message. So he's really great to have on a panel.
It didn't say your name, Josh Peterson.
Message from Jewish producer.
He just said Jewish producer. That's the message he gave me. It says Jewish producer. He said,
well, that's how you're doing it.
Plain rap.
You're so stupid.
Wait, it's nearing 2 o'clock, which means Debbie needs to eat.
That's right. And I'm just sitting here thinking, no, I'm getting hungry for some reason. So, you know, we have had so much fun on this show lately. I just love it. And everybody loves it. I'm just getting so much positive feedback. Knock on wood, Debbie. Hold on. There we go. Fufu looks around like, what was that? So let's go ahead and say goodnight for another night. Another crazy episode of the Debbie Daily Experience here. And I'm going to ask, let's see, I want y'all to pick out a good night song. And I'll give you, let's see, either one. Okay, I've got number 1. And number 2 will be that one right there. Okay, so pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. Jewish producer.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
3.
3? You're going to love this one. It just so happens that number 3 is a producer's song that he likes to hear sometimes. So everybody say good night. And I guess tomorrow night I'm going to be doing my Bible show with Fabiday.
Awesome.
Nice. Fab it up.
We're going to be having a Fabiday and a Fab night.
All right. Well, I'll be in the weights.
Yes.
To that for sure.
Also, and I'll be hanging out with Steve Rush in the chat board. Steve, nice talking to you, and same Lester. Same to you.
All right, buddy.
Lester is the besters.
He is the best.
He is the best. All right, boys. Love all of y'all, and I'll see you guys the next time we are doing this crazy wild thing. Y'all call in on the Bible show if it gets kind of wanky.
I'll do it. I'll be standing by.
Never.
You would make the Bible sizzle. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
May have been you before. just take the train. I'll meet up with the band in the morning. Bad actors with bad habits. Some sad singers, they just play tragic, and the phone's ringing and the band's leaving. Let's just keep touching, let's just keep singing. I want a lover I don't have to love. I want a boy who's so drunk he doesn't talk. It was the kid with the chemicals. I got a hunger and I can't seem to get full. I need some meaning I can memorize. The kind of hell always seems to slip my mind. But you write such pretty words. But life's no storybook. Love's an excuse to get hurt. And to hurt, do you like to hurt? I do, then hurt me.